Capcom is trying to make Onimusha a thing again. The series was created back in 2001 on the PS2, releasing 4 more titles between 2001 and 2006, then fell off the radar. In 2018, a remaster of the first game was released, but didn't do anything to reignite the fanbase. That was thought to be the end of it, but at last year's 2024 Game Awards, Capcom announced Onimusha Way of the Sword, a brand new title, is coming out in 2026. The developer says they're focusing on 3 core aspects: the characters, including a new protagonist and enemies who are interesting in more ways than just visual design, the Kyoto setting, and solid sword fighting combat. The game is basically in the teaser stage at this point, with hardly anything concrete shown and minimal details, so we'll have to wait for more. Capcom is bringing back its series staple of including actors as the game's protagonists. This time around, they're doubling down. The protagonist is based on historical swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, and his likeness is modeled after the late actor Toshiro Mifune, who portrayed Musashi in movies during the 1950s. This continues the legacy of the previous game's pre-Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. The first game used the likeness and voice of Takeshi Kinshiro, who was a huge star in Japan at the time. He was also known in the US for his role in House of Flying Daggers. Onimusha 2's protagonist was modeled after famous Japanese action star Yusaku Matsuda, and Onimusha 3 brought back Takeshi Kinshiro and introduced a new character modeled and voiced by Jean Reno. When Onimusha 4 came out, it had a more generic anime-style character and ended up not finding an audience. Was that the only reason it didn't do well? Probably not, but having a shiny actor attached definitely would have swayed more people to pay attention to it, and it was a neat aspect within the franchise that was lost along the way. In addition to Way of the Sword, Capcom also announced they'll be remastering Onimusha 2 in the same way they did the original game in 2018, which is great news. Things are looking up for the franchise, and it'd be nice to see the franchise make a successful return, including a remake of Onimusha 3.